3 different streams, y'all. 3. That's gonna be kind of crazy. And I kind of just have to trust that even though it's peaking over there, maybe it's like fine. But I'll open up my shit. Open up my shit and see if it's fine. If it's okay. Are we good? Are we good? That's really loud. Are we good? That's not too bad though. That's not too bad though. Oh, that's loud. Oh, that's loud. Oh, it's still playing. That is loud. So, I'm just gonna go and change some stuff. And turn the gain down just a tad bit. You know, it's a little bit crazy. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Is that good? Is that too loud? Are we good? Okay. Yo, Belly Tommy, what's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, cool. I think it's fine. Yep. Very, very swag. Yeah, so, hello guys. Today, I am streaming to 3 different platforms. So we're gonna see how that goes. Usually like the Twitch and the Kick, it's like fine, but we're streaming to my YouTube as well. So we'll see how that is. Alright, but everything seems to be good to go. So without further ado, I think you guys know what time it is. Oh my god though, this game is so loud. You turn the music on and it's so loud. I don't know why. I don't know why. I wish I knew why, but I don't know why. Anything before we get into it? I don't think so actually. Let's just get into the game. Yeah. Fortunately, I'm never am around when you stream. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could watch like the VODs and stuff, but it's just not the same sometimes, you know what I mean? It's just not the same. Yeah. The time zones, they are they're a bitch. They're a bitch to deal with. Yeah, there's a few people that I like to watch that I think they stream when I stream, so then I can't really watch them, which is a shame. It's a real shame. And then, yeah, when I'm having breaks and stuff, I try not to think about everything. So, yeah. Live gets you the views. That's true, but I do get to see views, like, I have noticed that some of my streams will go up in views after they've been streamed, so I think people watch like the replays or something, but at the same time I'm like, I can't tell if that's like a bot thing. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'm like, oh, this random stream I did got like 50 views, and I'm like, well, there definitely weren't 50 people when I was streaming, so who's watching them after the fact? You know what I mean? There we go. So I'm just a little bit sus about that. Machine Elf, hello! Hello, welcome. Just thinking, maybe before we get in, mayhaps I will move my squeezer over there. Bring you guys closer to me. And how's that? Just a little bit closer, because actually, yeah. Alright, I think we're ready to go. And I will record just in case, but I'm hoping that this goes onto the YouTube channel and then it's like, yay! Alright, and hopefully, guys, my computer doesn't crash. Well, they have a stream loop and it plays constantly. Well, if anyone's doing that, then God bless you, I guess. I don't even know if it helps. I guess the number is nice to see, but you know. Whoa, that's a cool number. Okay, so hopefully the noise isn't too bad. So guys, to catch you up on what happened. So you know how we're playing? We made like, I think 3 or 4 different VODs of this save. Well, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, but I may have restarted and then played offline. Haha, who said that? Nobody said that. What's the time? Oh, it's not time. Listen, so what happened is I was playing the game, and I think it was off stream, and I think it was like day 10 or something, and then the power went out. I had no generator. I couldn't find anything. I went to the military checkpoint. The first building I went into set off an alarm. And I'm just going to tell y'all, I may have rage quit. I may have rage quit after that. And then I was just like, you know what? Let's start all over again. But hey, you know what? I started over again. You guys didn't have to see all that because it was terrible. This new save, which is like, I've basically replicated all the stuff I did before. So we got the same bed in the same bedroom. Well, bedroom. It's kind of a office converted into a bedroom. Yeah. Another thing that I realized though is that I think I'm going to stop making myself a fitness instructor. I've started to think that if I'm going to take, athletic and strong, it gets me up to like 9 in fitness and strength, I believe. At the moment, I'm a 10 because I'm a fitness instructor. So being a fitness instructor kind of puts you over, like, kind of gets you there, right? But I've been thinking for a long time now that max fitness and strength, I don't think it's all that. I don't think it's that great. Like, I like it, but I was reading up some stuff about it, and I think that there's, like, certain things that it just, like... The things that I wish it affected, it doesn't. So that's something. So I'm like, what is the jump from level 9 to level 10? Do I really need it? Or could I have other perks? So, as some of you might know, I have a dual boot of Windows and Linux. And so lately I've been testing playing games on Linux instead of Windows because Windows just shits the bed for me. I don't know what's going on with my Windows. I think maybe I need to reinstall Windows or something, but I really don't want to do that because I fucking hate doing that. So at the moment I'm testing a whole bunch of shit. I'm having a lot of problems with technology in general at the moment because what is it? So my microphone randomly cuts out and I don't know why. So I've been testing that shit. Look at this shit. This piece of shit. This is a piece of shit. Focusrite, count your fucking days. Focusrite, I fucking hate you. I have had nothing but issues with this stupid little fucking, like, box since day one. I've had problems since day one, honestly. Yeah. So, yeah, so I'm trying to test out, like, what the fuck I can do. I'm now using a different Focusrite box that's way bigger. It's bigger, it's better, it's longer. You get the gist. And so far, nothing wrong is happening. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Machine Elf. Yeah, so I was testing it before and my mic wasn't dropping with the new box, so yay, I suppose. Yay, that's cool. We love to see it. Sip water. I might die. I just brushed my teeth. I might die. So you're gonna be responsible for that, Machine Elf. Mosey, hello! Welcome back. Go. Very small sip. Very small sip of water. I'll take a big gulp later. I just brushed my teeth. Did I say that enough? Anywho. So, yeah, the new box is not having any problems. Hopefully today's like a real test of it. I think a lot of the problems came in Discord as well. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been having problems with Discord. I'm just attracting technical error after technical error, so yeah. It's not great, I tell you, it's not great. Yeah, so then Windows, or I guess like my computer would like crash and shit. And, okay, I don't know what's, oh. Okay, I'm seeing a problem already. What's happened? I think my save is broken. Look, there's wheels everywhere, guys. Why are there wheels everywhere? Okay. I told you, I track technical issues left and right. What the fuck? Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, this is new. I haven't seen this before. So that's just great. And yeah, other news, good news. I managed to retrieve the Gigamart without breaking any windows. Not a single window has been broken. No! Where did you all come from? Wait, what the hell? What the helly? No. Get away from those windows, you whores. Whores of zombies. I think there was like a helicopter event. And I can't remember if it just happened. It might have just happened, actually. Maybe that's why. Yikes. Why are all the cars just wheels? Is there a mod I don't have enabled or something? And that's gonna be an issue for me. Maybe we'll check that. Yeah, maybe we'll check that and see what that could be about, because I would kind of like to see my cars. I don't want to be driving at nothing. Okay, mods. Okay, we got vanilla vehicles animated. Maybe I should turn that off. Yeah, maybe I should. I don't know. Doesn't have a version. Wait, really? I'm gonna turn it off. It's the only thing I could think of, but if that doesn't fix it, then I might have to start all over again. This is why you don't play with mods, kids. Yeah, I highly doubt it'll fix it, but you gotta try. I'm desperate. I am desperate for this to work. So yeah, I have some like really weird like graphical glitch, well, not glitches, but like my graphics card would like restart. Like I've never seen that before. Like my graphics card, like I get like everything would like freeze, and after a few minutes, it would my computer would work again and it'd be like, hey, we encountered an issue. Okay, it's not fixed. Okay. Oh well, we'll figure it out later. Yeah, so it's like, oh, we're fucked. Driver issue, maybe? Well, I mean, I'm up to date on my drivers. But, what was, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There are like a few other things I can't really remember right now, but it's just weird stuff. What do your temps look like? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have Specky installed. I think from the last time I looked at it, it looked like fine. Oh yeah, but you know what I will say? When did it happen last? Yeah, so I noticed something that, when I would, for instance, be like streaming and then I'd have like YouTube open, that would like crash the computer. Which I feel like should not be happening with like my GPU, because I don't think it's an old, like it's not that old. It's like, I think it's a relatively alright AMD GPU. And so that's the reason why I've been using Linux, is because I'm like, okay, maybe I should just like, okay, that's the front of the car, awesome. Because I'm like, oh, okay, if it's a problem with my GPU, then surely I should have the same problems when I'm in Linux or something, right? And if I don't, then I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Alright, I was reading a book. I don't know where those zombies came from. I am upset about that. Because if those zombies are there, then... well, they could be anywhere. And girl, I am gonna be so devo if my windows get broken again. Yeah, wait, why was I sleeping? Oh, right, I was sleeping at that other house. Yeah, it was because of the helicopter event. Okay, I'm remembering now. I remember that. Because... Dun, da, da, da. Check this out. It's my bedroom! Yippee! I love it. Yeah, I might have to check. I might have to check all that stuff, like the paste and shit. Blah. Blah. Yeah, that's a good point. I should probably check the temperatures and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I did not think to do that. But hey, I think we'll see what happens. Yeah, oh my god, my final straw, I think was like... Was it Sunday? I think Sunday morning. I was playing Path of Exile. And I had gone into like an expedition. It was really cool stuff. I had all this great loot. I had tons of scarabs. And I was just about to extract or whatever. And... Oh, my computer crashes. I lose everything. That shit pissed me off. That was the final straw. Anyway, yeah, so today it's like almost morning. Y'all, I need a clip farm. I had one really good Zomboid clip that popped the fuck off on TikTok, bro. I need... What was that? Okay, I thought I heard something. I need to pop off again. Somehow. Somehow, someway. So it's 5 o'clock. Let's get the fuck out of here. Drop our books. We don't need books right now. And go somewhere. I was thinking that maybe we should like... What's that? Expected skies. Oh, well, we actually don't need like the radio as at the moment. Wait, air activity detected. I think it's doing that for the day previously. Okay, I am going to quickly look this up though. I don't know why the cars are all fucked. I don't know why. I don't think the game's updated. Project Zomboid. Cars are all just wheels. Reddit. 4 months ago, anyone facing a bug where the car models disappear and only the wheels show. Brother, who is this, huh, Kate? Something sounds familiar. I'm probably a new streamer, eh? Whoa, who is this person I randomly follow? Could it be buying followers? Shameful. Yes, it is I. Followed by a Maxa. 9,000. This is... Yo, this is good for clip farming, actually. Let's do this. Let's go with this. I love it. This is awesome. Alright guys, we're gonna go somewhere. Oh my god, I need to put some pants on. Holy shit. Yo, we need to put some pants on. I'm wearing a skirt at the moment, but obviously, like, skirts, not great for driving. I thought you'd never come back. Hello, Clover. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My jaw was hurting on Monday. I'm so sorry. And then Tuesday, oh my god. You guys, EDP swears like every 2 seconds. Like, I knew that it was going to be hard editing that video, but my god. If I didn't do the technique that I did, that would have been nigh impossible. Okay, so there's another car that's messed up. Okay. I'm telling you guys, EDP swears every 2 seconds. Like, all of his filler words are just like, fuck, fucking, bitch, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, Chimney Cricket. So yeah, in order to do some extra cool clip farming, what we're gonna do is we're gonna travel far out and do something. I actually didn't think that far ahead. Anyway, Clover, hello. It's nice to see you again, mate. Because it's like, yeah, we could recreate that iconic clip. Yo, it's a strip club, but we already did that. I already milked that. I already milked it. Let's find something else to milk along the way. I like that though. The transition from being in the car to out of the car, seamless. Seamless transitioning. But yeah, this is kind of like a different kind of fun part of Zomboid where you basically, well, I basically just like to spend all of my electricity days trying to loot places as much as I can. I think you gotta take advantage of the apple pie slice. Oh man. You gotta take advantage of like the lighting when you've got it. I mean, this game is just so gorgeous with the lighting. It's a shame that it goes away like so quickly. And yeah, so basically with the last save that I had, that we streamed, I'm gonna pretend that it's the same save just because continuity sake. But I'm just gonna say, guys, I really did rage quit that save. It was really bad. I mean, it was like, okay, no generator just went out, power just went out. It was abhorrent. It was abhorrent. Abhorrent? Abhorrent? Whatever. It was horrific. Horrifically bad. I mean, I even told you from the beginning, the very beginning of that save, I was like, this is not a lucky save. And I think it's because of the seed. The seed had a swear word in it. Making doenjangguk with bok choy and tofu right now. Your girl is struggling to make it just like the aunties. Doenjangguk. Oh, it's like soupy. Soybean paste soup. Wow. That looks good. That looks yum yum yummy. Oh. Soybean paste soup is a guk made with, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Let's see. Pronunciation. Is it Julian? No, Julian is not telling us how to pronounce it this time around.
Welcome to this pronunciation video. Today we will be focusing on a new word that you might find challenging or intriguing. So let's dive into today's word. Doenjang, which means
Doenjang?
paste in Korean. Let's say it all together. Doenjang.
This is AI. Doenjang? Doenjang? How to pronounce.com. There we go. Alright. I don't want to install... Denjong? Denjong? Denjong. 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 Okay, that's what howtopronounce.com says, so I'm gonna just go with that. He'll probably make it better than me. He's never made it before, so I don't know. Soup, I don't know if soup is like his specialty. I think that anyone with a recipe can make anything. That's what I think. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like really optimistic though. Because like some people are just like, I cannot cook. You know what? Who am I to tell someone no? You have Korean markets here? Yeah, I think so. Probably, but somewhere. Yeah. I think we have a pretty good multicultural like market scene. I think we do. I think it is very good. I think maybe, oh, toasted marshmallows. Yeah, I think we have pretty good diversity here. You might have to go like in the city for like Korean stuff, I think, but I don't know. Oh my god, you scared me. Oh my god. You're being really nice. It's not as good as I want it to be. I have high standards. Do you know what it is? Oh yeah, that's like the one thing for me when trying these recipes. It's like, do you even know what it's meant to taste like? Is that like really mean to say? Because it's like you taste it and it's like, well, I don't know if it's meant to taste like this. Okay, I thought there was a zombie, another zombie, because my character kind of freaked her shit for a second. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're all good. We're in the clear. Okay, magazines, comics. No. Scratch ticket. Y'all, we're trying to find a really good scratch ticket winner. A really, really good one. I don't think these have... No, these don't have anything. You grew up around Korean people? Oh, there you go then. There you go. least you know, like, what it's supposed to be then. Honestly, that's probably half the step. Or like comfort, trying to get that flavor memory. It's close, but not like how I remember. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's hard. That's what, dude, that pisses me off with some people. Where people are like, you know what? I'm actually not gonna write this recipe down. It's like your parents, like, yeah, so this like thing I make for like your childhood, your entire childhood, whenever you're upset and shit, I'm just not gonna write down how you do that because you're not gonna want that ever again. Excuse me. Alright. What's in here? I don't really know what we're looking for. I think we're just looking for like a cool place to go. I could go back to the mall, but I feel like I always go to the mall. I think we need to go to the military checkpoint. No, but I probably shouldn't because the gun doesn't, like the gun I want doesn't spawn. Does it? Well, then again, with the last save, there was someone with an M14. I did find a zombie with an M14, so maybe we should just try it again. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yes, sis, why can't they just give me the recipe and not, like, have to yes and get a feel for it? Yeah, I guess that's what cooking is all about, though. Unfortunately. Oh, to have a working car. Dude, I'm riding, like, the Flintstones car. If, like, the Flintstones didn't have, like, the body of the car. You know, it's just... It doesn't even make noise. Right? That's weird. It's really, really weird. I've never encountered this issue before. So, yeah, that's just... This is my life. Oh, there's quite a few zombies. Anyway. I guess you could say this is kind of a different type of stress test, like... To be streaming to 3 different, platforms? We're gonna see how that goes. But your girl can now drive a digital car legally too because she has her license. Queen shit. Queen activity. Queen activity detected. Yeah. Yeah, it's like so good. Oh my god. Guess what? Caleb installed like a new head unit into our car. And now it's like so modern. It's so nice. But I tell ya, it was super stressful getting it in and like doing everything. But oh my god, that man is like so amazing. Yeah, he surprises me all the time with the type of shit that he can pull off. So it's cool. There was quite a few issues with getting it in, and a lot of stress included. Is this what I hate? I can't tell which car is like what is this? Is this a van? I don't fucking know. Should I pry it open? Why not? Hold on to that one. Girl, I got that man in a headlock and I ain't letting go. Duct tape. Ooh, okay. So it is a van. Uh-huh. We like that. 149. It's got a full gas can in it. Somebody else tell me it's rough out there. Oh god, girl, I hear about that all the time, man. I hear about that all the time. Could you imagine, like... Dude, I heard, like, a really horrific... So, those are taxis. Wait, look at that. I heard a really horrific story about, like, a date from hell that some girl went through. I felt so sad for her. It's just fucked up. The type of people that are out there, yeah, it's fucked up. I just think like all the Tinder dating and stuff, like, oh my god, well, I suppose it's fine because you guys don't know her. I don't even know her either, but apparently like she went on a date with like this guy and he's like this really hot guy and he's also got like a really, really good job, but they go on like a good first date, then they go for like the second date or whatever, and he's saying all like this, in my opinion, it sounds like he's like doing the red pill shit where he's like, I'm doing you a favor just by talking to you and yada yada yada. And I think he said something else, but I don't really remember what it was. And she was just devo. Absolutely devastated by that. Because it is kind of like crazy. And then it's like, I think what's even worse is it's also like, man, is this all there is? Like, because I think some people would actually like, I don't know, reason with themselves and be like, maybe I can put up with this, you know? Maybe I can. Oh, I don't know how old he is. I don't know. I'm gonna assume he's in his 30s. I don't know. But yeah, and she like, it's just like, yeah, are you gonna put up with this and like just be with this person because like they're hot, they have a good job, and like, oh, that's just their flaw? No, no. And it's like, yeah. And it's like, oh well, there's probably someone worse who I could date. Might as well just stay with this guy. It's like, no, no. Honestly, it's like you deserve to be with someone who's like good, or just be alone, you know? But that's also really hard to tell someone because it's like I feel like nobody really wants to be alone. And I don't think that's like the only option, but I think people should be prepared to just be like by themselves if it means like skipping out on someone who's like a CUNT. That's just me though. Being hot is kind of a red flag. Yeah, it kind of is. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, I think like if it's like someone who's like Chris Hemsworth levels of like hot, then it's like you must have a really shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you're like Chris Hemsworth, you got a chiseled jaw, you got like the broad hairy chest, and you're like Fabio or some shit. It's kind of like, what's the catch? There's always a catch with that. Being homeless, you get away with a lot, but you overestimate how much people will tolerate your behavior, though. Well, I mean, yeah, but the thing is, like, some people do actually like value that highly and will lower their standards just to be with someone like that. And it's just like, yeah, like, girl, like, don't do that. I mean, think about when you're like 80 years old with this person and they're still saying like, yo, I did you a favor by like marrying you and shit. It's like, you want to be with that when you're 80 years old? When that, you know, when bro's lost a few teeth, his jawline's kind of crooked because he lost some teeth and shit like that. Like, yeah, sounds really, really great and top notch. If you're single at a certain age, it's always for a reason. Let's see, it could, well, could be dead wife, couldn't get with someone, work oriented. Yeah, I feel like there's reasons, but it's hard not to look at it that way. Yeah, it's hard not to look at that like that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like what I think of, like, you know, How I Met Your Mother and stuff. At a certain age, is it just like all the good ones are like taken or some shit? But then it's like when you're dating at a certain age, then the good ones, they get back into the pool if their partner dies. Or something heinous happens. Right? I don't know. I don't know. It is kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, like I said before, there's so many different circumstances because it's like, yeah, some people are just so oriented around like their job. They don't get time to work. Actually, yeah, I think there was a woman. I watched a documentary about escorts and stuff. And there was this guy who was like a male escort. And by the way, apparently some of them really get so much of their clientele from Twitter. Apparently Twitter's like what they used to like get people. That sounds so ominous, get people. I mean, like, to make themselves known to people, right? Yeah, there was like women and like women who were like, yeah, I was just so career focused that I just never dated. I never dated, never seriously dated. It was just, yeah. So I thought that was interesting part of things. The good ones usually require some work to reach. Extroverts are really good at marketing themselves. Dating market is different now. It kind of requires both sides. Oh, brother, please don't refer to it as a market. But yeah, I get what you mean. I feel like I am not I'm not into the apps at all. I just don't think I could. I don't think I could do that. I don't know. I think it just attracts all the, like, the... I don't want to say it attracts, like, the wrong people or anything, but... It's just the format of it is so... Like, you go and you say hi to someone, and then maybe you crack a joke, or maybe you ask questions and they just give you, like, one sentence or like, one word answers, and it's like, oh my god. Everyone's tired because they're all pitching themselves to tens of people, and... Ugh. Just sounds horrible. Ooh. This guy's got fucking hella shit. What's that? Water hydration pack? Ghillie suit? I don't know what a ghillie suit's gonna do for me right now. This isn't PUBG. But... there you go. It's a ghillie suit if anyone wants it. I'll drop all this stuff on the ground because I actually want it, but yeah. Point being, girl, you're blessed. I know, right? I do not take that lightly. Yeah. Although I met Caleb on Gmod, so... You know? It's a funny world, isn't it? Gmodable places. Guys, I don't know if I would say go looking for love on Gmod, because Gmod is full of just children. I got lucky, I was on a server with adults. There were adults on this server I went on. Yeah, just don't play like... Well, I don't know if adults play TTT on Gmod, but... Good lord. Here, Gmod is the meta. Gmod is the dating meta in 2026. Yeah. All the kids are like back to Roblox and shit, so they're not on there anymore, but... Yeah. God. Okay, let's hit him. Let's hit him. Good. What's this guy got? Oh, he's got like interesting military desert stuff. We'll put down the Alice shit as well. Harold Leg. Well, rip Harold Leg. Also, my personality. Ooh. Coworker's back at it. She called me a Levi's model, but told me to cut my hair. Is this the same one who called you Mexican Superman? Girl. A Levi's model. But, yeah, I mean... I haven't seen too many of those. I don't really pay attention to those, but I imagine the Levi's model would be pretty good. Okay, so we're terrified. We're really tired. Awesome. Yeah, I've decided, guys, right here, right now. I want to get into Louisville for once in my life. Yeah, Bobby McDonald. Love that name. We are going to get into Louisville. That is my mission. I have played like over 1,000 hours of this game. I haven't done anything in Louisville. That ends this time. Maybe not today, but this save, I'm doing it ASAP. Girl, I'm not pretty. I don't like being gassed out this much. You know what? It's also like, I feel like guys don't get that many compliments to begin with, so it is kind of like nice. Like, I don't know. I mean, it must be nice to be getting compliments, because as far as it goes for guys, that's, I think, a pretty, like, uncommon thing. So, I'm not going to tell you, like, hey, be thankful. But what I will say is, that's very sweet. She'd be like, he looks like a Levi's model, right? To other coworkers, like, sis, it's hard being mid as fuck. I think you should be kinder to yourself, you know? Yeah. I think we all could use being kinder to ourselves. I'm just tall, nothing special. Well, I mean, as we have been finding out, did you hear about like the leg surgery that people can get to extend their height? Hey, not just men are doing it, women are doing it too, apparently. I wonder if that like looks weird or something. Like if I extended like my legs, would that look weird? Would that look like unnatural? That's what I'm trying to think. Because they extended it like the below like the kneecap or something. Yeah, what should you do? I think you should just be like thanks, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Like you just be humble and just say thanks. And this is the thing that I learned is that anytime that I would compliment someone, like back when I was like younger and stuff, you know, a little while ago, and it's like you compliment someone and then they go, "Oh no, but like, oh, but I suck." Like, every single time that that happened internally, I'm just like, "Shut the fuck up." Take the compliment. I don't care if you're like I don't care if you think that your fucking nail beds suck or whatever. Just like take the compliment, right? And so I started thinking to myself like, oh well, I kind of did that for a while, where I would be like, I don't know, resistant to like compliments, and then eventually I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start just saying, thank you, that's very sweet, and like, you know, thank you, that's nice. Instead of like going on and on being like, no, but I suck. You know what I mean? Because it's just so annoying. Because I don't think it's like a insufferable thing or like a bad thing to just be like, thank you. I think it's nice because it's like someone is like trying to be nice to you. I'm not saying you do this, by the way. I'm just saying. It's something that I think about sometimes. But yeah. Girls want to be taller. I thought short girls was the meta. You're a short girly is not a good thing. Well, you know, women like playing sports too, and I think it would make total sense someone like me wanted to be taller, but I think another thing is that there could be girls who are like just shy of a few inches from like their goal. Like, you know, like being like a model and all that shit. You can't be a model and be my size unless you're like Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean? Like if you're just like a regular schmegular girl and you're my size, forget about it. It's not happening. I don't know why it's like that. I think that's so dumb, but they just want like tall, really tall, like people on runways and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. My height, that's the only thing keeping me from that. Damn. Could have been a good one, guys. Could have been a good one. But it's just that damn height, you know? I'm sure there's like plenty of other things. Maybe like to look better in heels or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why anyone does it in the first place. Like I've seen many short kings, and you know, it's just like it just is what it is. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't say I really like look at a dude who's shorter and think, oh my god, pathetic. I think that's just so dumb. But then the other thing is that, like, well, for me, I guess I can't really be that fair about it because, like, to me, everyone is tall. There's a very low bar for me. Some people, I think, just want to be really tall, you know? Like, some girls love it. And at that point, it's like, can't really blame them. But I think people should know, like, the tremendous risks that come with that surgery, you know? Would you have been a model if you had the height in another life? Oh yeah, totally, man, totally. There's an alternate reality out there where, hi, she's living her best life. Hi. Also, 5'2" as a rugby player would be OP. Is that how that works? Tanya's girl got the legs each time. Is that how they do things? Yeah, they call me like ankle biter or something. Yo, that's our fucking D1 ankle biter. Hell yeah. My god, first time in the military camp. Kinda nervous. Maybe it's the trailer mod. I don't know. I think maybe it's an issue with the game. I don't think it's a mod issue. I'm gonna ego so hard. Just saying. It's not an issue with my mods. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I think it's an issue with the game. First aid military kit. Ooh. M16. Okay, so that's the M16. So it is spawning. Maybe that's like old tech, old news. What I really want is I want a military backpack. That's like what I really need. But yeah, it is what it is, eh? I'm not Kim Kardashian. I think Lady Gaga is also really short. I think Ariana Grande is also short. I actually don't know. And why should I know? Why should I care? Okay. Maybe I could be if I got really, really famous. And then all of the other shorties would be really mad at me. They'd be like, "What? She's not told her to do that. Why does she do that? She should face different rules because she's famous." Yep, that's the dream. Or I could just get the height surgery. Whatever comes first. It's losing my girl problem. That's fine. His name is Chong Bernie. Okay. Yeah, you know what? You just gotta roll with the punches. Take the compliment, appreciate it, love it. And shit. Yeah. I mean, something that other people do, I think, is that, like, when you compliment them, they, like, compliment back. Like, they'll be like, "Oh my god, you too!" and stuff. I think that's cute too, but I have a problem with myself because sometimes, like, I'm like, does it seem like I'm being, like, a fake bitch when I do that? You know what I mean? The way I see it is it's just, like, one person, like, compliments and it opens the door to, like, have a reciprocation there. But I do wonder if, like, people be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so fake." Because, like, the timing of it. It's like, oh, I just complimented you and now you're complimenting me back? But do you see how much I overthink interactions? Because it just doesn't seem like that sensible. It really doesn't. You know, who doesn't like compliments, really? If you're taller though, your mass would be stretched out so you'd be a lot slimmer to be honest. I'd rather have been short but a lot more stocky, more Shrek than Pinocchio. I think, you know what, I would love to have been taller. I really would have. But unfortunately, we'll just have to take it up with my mother and the fact that she smokes cigarettes around me. And I'm just gonna say, she probably drank as well when she was pregnant with me. I'm just saying. I'm blaming it on my mother. Ugh. Yeah, because I don't think my family is even like that short. I don't really remember, to be honest. I don't think we're that short. Maybe we are. Damn. Maybe it is just a genetics diff. Fuck, I just got genetically mogged. You hate to see it. Oh, his hat fell off. Cause hey, you know how shitty it is? Are you cereal right now? Okay, whatever. You know how shitty it is, man? Being only able to have like 1,600 calories and then you're going over? Actually, I don't think it's accurate entirely, but it's like something like that. Do you know how shit that is, bruh? Alright, so what do? Do I go home? I guess it's broken. Oh no, it's broken. Maybe been a pro in League? Yeah, as we know famously, height in esports, very, very important. You see, it's how you store more of like your brain function. My brain function, fortunately for me, my brain function is stored in my ass. Oh yeah, my ass is my brain function. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I could start blaming everything on that though. You know, it's like, oh, I wasn't good at maths because I'm just too short, you know. Damn. Damn. Lately I've been trying to think of more things that I can blame my problems on, so it's good that I have a new one. Yeah. Because I was running out of solutions, I was running out of things to blame. You know, you can only blame your breasts so much. Let's see, I already probably ran my ovary card a little bit too high. Probably kind of in debt from that one. I think the ovary and the uterus card are like interchangeable. It's like having the same bank account and like different cards for the same one. So probably ran that too high. But now I have a new one, it's height. Okay, does anyone feel like I'm going like extremely fast? I feel like I'm going really quickly down. Wait. Screet! What's that? Wait, I don't have a weapon. Aha! Claw hammer. There we go. Okay. Claw hammer, let's go. What have you got? Oh my god, it's a foil zombie that I just unlocked. And what do you have? A nightstick! Yo, wait, we can just take this back to the thing. We don't have to go. Okay, wait, actually, blessed? Okay, we can continue the run, actually. Yo. Yeah, this is, like, not the best... What do you call it? Car? I don't even remember what this car is, but... 25 capacity, not good. Not good at all. Oh, that reminds me, she also said something funny. She was like, "You're more arse than me," referring to herself, which was kind of mean. So I was like, do not text and drive. So I was like, "You got the slim build, be nice to yourself." Now I know she'd be looking at my ass or my pants. It's the only compliment that actually matters. Okay, well, I don't know, man. I feel like I wouldn't feel that comfortable with someone commenting on my body like that at like work or something. That I feel like is a little bit. Yeah. I thought she was probably being nice. I think it is a nice compliment, but like as a woman, it's like not gonna comment on a guy's butt because it's like a nice thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, it's like there's better things you can compliment on and also like more work-friendly compliments you can give than just being like, unless you guys have that kind of relationship, then it's like, okay. But yeah, to me personally, I just... Ugh. Like, I don't know, is it different because it's a woman saying it to a man? Maybe. Like if a man said that my ass was big and that it was bigger than, well, if it was bigger than his, then it'd be like weird. It would be like, okay. And why are you looking at my ass at work? Oh, jeez. Yeah, some men have it all, don't they? They got the fat ass, they got the Levi model jeans. Get it, jeans. Oh, man. I understand double standard, but if I don't react well, then it look weird. Like, yeah, no, I totally get it. It's like there's like so much. It's so fucked up though, isn't it? Because it's like, yo, back in the day, if that happened to a woman, everyone would be like, just like ignore it. Just don't say anything. Just, you know, it's fine. And now it's kind of like you're dealing with that. And it's like, yeah, I understand. You don't want to kick up a fuss. You do what you feel comfortable with, you know? But I'm just saying, it's just fucked up like that. That's how it kind of is. I mean, I suppose for women it still is like that. To a degree, it's still kind of like, you know. But I think it would be taken a lot more, like, seriously. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't really know how I would handle something like that because... Oh, especially if I was like a dude. You know? It's a tough position to be in. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm sorry that you're like doing that. I guess you could just like, I don't know. deal with it the way that you feel comfortable. If it's just better for you to just like move on from it, then absolutely. Okay. Yeah. I suppose at some point she probably just feels like that comfortable doing that, or she's just gonna keep doing it and do it to someone else, and eventually someone will say something, you know? At least my squats have been seen. I've been putting in that work at the gym. It's a bit weird, but like, what can I do? I have to be like, oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Good on you though. You've been putting in the work for your squats. I'm glad that it's clearly paying off. That's good. Yeah. We don't have that relationship, but I'm just friendly, as you know. Yeah. Yeah, listen, it's just one of those things. Oh, hotties! Yo, it's hotties! Hotties. Yeah, I understand, like, the whole just, let's just be amicable about it. Let's just, you know. Hey, it happened. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, like, if you really wanted to, you probably could say something and have it be, like, anonymous or something, but it's like, yeah, you just think about, like, what you feel about it, you know? Yeah, because it's like, you think about it, there's, like, a lot of, I remember seeing, like, you know, Horrible Bosses, the movie, like, there's, like, a bunch of movies about it and stuff, and how much it, like, makes fun of, like, male sexual harassment. And I remember even back then, it was probably like 2014 or something when that happened. I remember thinking that was very weird. I mean, who wouldn't? Well, I guess quite a lot of people wouldn't actually, because it's like, oh my god, it's Jennifer Aniston. She's doing sexual harassment to one of her employees, but he's a man, so it's okay. What a crazy world we live in. Yeah. But I think there's been some good, like, talking about it, like, yeah, she, like, essays him as he was, yeah, I think she, like, put him to sleep or something, and then, I don't know, man, she did some fucked up shit. Blackmail, yada yada yada. But, yeah, I saw a really good video on my TikTok talking about, like, how there's, like, this wave of, you know, I would say primarily women who do this whole thing where it's, like, making fun of, like, men, like, acting like all men are, like, you know, terrible, blah, 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 and stuff like that. And then basically, it's, like, this is something that I noticed a while back, is it's, like, almost like a flip. Like, oh, the way that men used to treat us, or, like, back when, like, misogyny is still really bad, right? But it's, like, we're gonna take the way that we've been treated by men, and we're gonna go and do that to men. And I always thought, like, isn't that just, like, totally counterproductive to just be like, we're just gonna, like, say, you know, all this stuff, we're gonna do all that stuff. Because it's just, like, you're not really breaking any, like, patterns, you're not, like, breaking any habits and shit like that. You're kind of just repeating it, just with a different group of people. And I never really understood that. I think I understand why people have, like, that pain and that, I don't know, like, that urge and stuff. But it's like, if at the end of the day, if you want to make peace with people, you don't do it by just, like, repeating the same thing that you experienced onto those people. Yeah, that's, like, kind of always what I thought. Yay! Lock in, guys. We just got the military backpack. Fuck yeah, dude. Do you know how fucking sick that is, guys? Lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Let's fucking go. My life is awesome. So yeah, I just never really understood that kind of desire. And I think a lot of people just, I don't know. Daniela, hello. Hi, how are you? How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Actually, I'm good. Silliness aside, I'm doing pretty good. Okay, there's a zombie coming over there. I need some water though, so I need some water. So can I get some water? Oh my god, yay. Wait, this is epic. So yeah, I don't know. I just think that, you know, I don't think that's like the wokest thing to say either. I don't think that's like terribly woke. I think that's just I think it's like a pretty normal thing, you know? Misogyny and misandry both bad. It's just a problem when a group otherizes. Yeah, otherizing. I don't like that. The otherizing, it's like, it's so bad. Oh, Clover. Oh my fucking god. I don't know if you heard. Did you ever hear of like this, she's kind of like a famous TikToker. Her name's like Drew Afualo. Did you hear about the drama that happened with her? It was sensational. Sensational? That's not the word I'm looking for. Sorry. It was horrific. I don't know what happened. Okay. So, Drew Afualo has a podcast, and of course, everyone has a podcast, right? Video essay worthy? I think so? Question mark? So what happens? She has a guest on. Guest is a non-binary person. They were born a woman, they're non-binary, so they don't go by like any, I was gonna say tags. This isn't Call of Duty. They don't go by any like, I guess, standard binaries of like gender and stuff. So they're talking about trans women, so born male, transition to female, and this other person, their pronouns, so they're they, them. Yeah, they go by they, them. Drew is a she, her. Anyway, so this other like, I really gotta try hard to not like mess up her pronouns. So the other person is called ER Fightmaster, and ER Fightmaster says that they think trans women have a more beautiful view of like womanhood than biological like cis females do. And then Drew is like, I agree. That alone sent all of TikTok into a tizzy. Now, I believe in the conversation they were talking about more like a TERF, so trans exclusionary radical feminists. So those are like the people who are like, trans women are not women, or trans women shouldn't be allowed in, you know, certain bathrooms, or trans women shouldn't be in like Olympic stuff. Like there's a whole thing with like the TERF stuff, right? And so I think they were talking about like those TERF people, but a lot of people went and said, well, TERF or no TERF, like how can you think that trans women have a quote unquote more beautiful view or perspective or like experience of womanhood than a woman who's actually like, you know, born, you know, at birth a woman, right? So that's kind of like what happened. And then ER Fightmaster, get this, Daniela, ER Fightmaster said that she was like lecturing like cis women and being like, being a woman and womanhood is more than your ability to be sexually assaulted. Like, because she was saying, like, being a woman is more than just, like, you know, it's not your ability to be sexually assaulted. I think implying that a lot of cis women, their womanhood is like, made up of our ability to be essayed or something. And I think that was in relation to, like, the whole thing about, like, you know, bathrooms, how, like, women are, like, really worried that like a man's just going to come into a bathroom and pretend to be like a woman and then like, you know, assault a bunch of people. And every time I hear that, I'm just always like, listen, if a dude wants to come into a bathroom and do that shit, he doesn't need to like pretend to be trans to do it. They're just going to do it. You know, that's always been my opinion on that. Although if you want to know my opinion about the bathroom situation, I just think it's good to have like unisex bathroom. I think they're right. What about ability to be essayed, huh? Yeah, so I think that was like in reference to the ability to be essayed, because like TERF women, I guess, are always like talking about how, you know, you're not a real woman, you shouldn't be in the bathroom. If you go into the bathroom, it opens the door for us to be like, you know, essayed or whatever, right? And I think personally, the benefits of having like unisex bathrooms is that people can have the choice to use them, but also get this. If you're a parent and you have a kid of the opposite like sex, the opposite gender, and they need to go to the bathroom but the other parent's not there, then what do you do? Because there's been problems before where it's like a dad needs to take his daughter to the bathroom, and as parents, you do not want to leave your kid in a bathroom alone because you don't know who's in there already. And like I said before, if someone just wants to go in there and do something, they just can. Like that just because there's a sign that says women only doesn't mean people are going to obey that, especially someone who wants to do harm. So the problem that a lot of like, you know, dads face or maybe even mothers face is that like, do I take my son into the women's bathroom with me so he can go to the toilet? Because dad's not here, dad can't take him to the men's bathroom, you know? Like that kind of stuff too. And yeah, and that's another thing, is that people often discount like, you know, the role that women could have in these situations as well. Definitely not discounting that possibility. So, yeah, and so I was just thinking like, yeah, if my partner needed to take our daughter to the bathroom, I would want him to feel safe taking her to like the women's bathroom, because I could not imagine being like a 6-year-old girl going to the men's bathroom where everyone's got their little ding-dongs out. It's just not like, you know, I just think that that's like not something I'd feel comfortable with, if I'm being honest. So it's like, that's another circumstance, I guess, where maybe unisex bathrooms where it's just all stalls and stuff, maybe that's just better? I don't know. But anyway, getting back to, I mean, that's like a conversation probably for like another time. But like this whole like conversation about how like, you know, trans women, like they have a better view. Mind you, the person who said this is not a trans woman themselves. They are non-binary. And the fact that these people were having a conversation, which again, it's like this otherizing. It's like, oh, cis women, get out of the way because trans women are better than you. And they were trying to say like, oh, well, we weren't trying to compare or make it out that like one group is better than the other. But when you say that one group has a more beautiful experience of something that is, you know, so personal and so different, like everyone experiences it so differently. And to say that one person has more of a beautiful experience, you are saying that, right? Like you are just saying that. And so this is where I was kind of like, because I followed Drew Afualo for like a long time, you know? I think back like when she was really popping off on TikTok, listen, her kind of content, I will say, was very much like replying to comments made by men and, you know, putting them in their place, as it were. Like her whole content has been like very combative, very aggressive towards men, or at least like, I would say, misogynistic men, but in return it's just like, it's one of those circumstances where I really enjoyed that stuff when I first got on TikTok, because I didn't really think much about misandry and shit like that, and to be honest, I haven't even seen her content since I've started following her, because she really blew up, and I think that was like 2021 or like 2020 or something, like it was such a long time ago. And I feel like I'm a much more different person than I was back then. Because I think it's what was so cool about it is that she'd always get comments of people saying that she's fat or she's ugly or that yada yada, like all these like really like stupid comments, and she'd just kind of clap back at them. I think a lot of women were like, wow, this is nice. Someone who's actually like eloquently defending themselves, and it's like yada yada yada, right? But I think like after seeing like, and you know what, people make mistakes, people misspeak and stuff like that. So it would be nice if Drew was able to, or even like ER Fightmaster, the other person, I don't even know like their name. That is their name, ER Fightmaster, whatever the fuck that is. So it would be nice if these people could like maybe try and see the other side of things and be like, oh, you know what, maybe it's not right to say that just off the face of it that womanhood is more beautifully experienced by trans women. But like maybe it'd be nice if they could like hear the criticisms and the upset that people have and, you know, take that on board. And do you know what they did? Oh my god, Clover, this is literally Pirate Software 2.0. That is like what this is. Because guess what? She doubled down, she tripled down, and then she quadrupled down, and then she cried on her next podcast about it. Like, literally. And it's like, I will say, like, empathy moment, empathy enjoyer. I think she has probably been going through the most hell that she has ever been through. Because everyone was mad at her. Trans women were mad at her because she didn't involve a trans person in that conversation. Women were mad at her. It's quite a lot of people. Dude, I'm telling you, it was just everywhere. You could not escape it. You could not escape the amount of people talking about it, the discourse. You know, people of color were talking about it too, because I think they even brought like race into it at some point. Like at some point, ER Fightmaster, a white person by the way, was like, if you don't like Drew's tone or like how she talks, you might be a racist. And then she just dipped after that. She like pulled the race card and she's like, bro, in my opinion, I think it's not peace of life. Not peace of life. Like there's no peace in it. I definitely think that, yeah, those people have had no peace since that happened. What was her response? So, women have a tough... Wait. Or like a bathroom split with urinals and stalls with combined hand washing station. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could cook there, you know, with the bathroom stuff. Or so you don't have to raise up trans women by bringing down cis women. I know, right? And also, let's not generalize a whole group of people and put them up on a pedestal just because, you know, means about her life. Nah. Okay, so what was her response? Oh, women have it tough already. They don't need infighting. Absolutely. We do not need to be pitted against each other to, like, make things better. You know what's up, Clover. You know what's up. Now, about her different marriages. Wait, what? Different marriages? Girl, I had not heard about that. Okay, I don't know what the tea is. Some people have been putting around a lot of tea about Drew, but anyway. So her first response was that she was apologizing to only trans women because she was like, well, now my conversation with ER has led to a lot, like it was a huge spike in like propagating TERF arguments. Oh, sorry, it means relations. Oh, like about her different relations. Yeah, I mean, listen, I just think that I don't know how someone like the way that she responded, I don't know how like anyone could. I think it ruined a lot of like her connections, to be honest. Like it was bad. So because she's apologizing to only trans women, that just pissed more and more people off because it was like a lot of trans women were saying like, okay, you've made this whole thing and you're talking about being an ally, but an ally would not have done this where they like you said, pitted them against one another. And also to have this conversation with no trans people in the room. Big no. Because I think one of these like, you know, people who talked about it, I think their name was like Doc. I don't remember their name, but it was Doc something. And they were talking about how it's like, we expect TERF people to do TERF things, but what we did not expect is for you to create the argument that they were going to use against us. And that resonated with me. Yeah. Bro, you really changed my point of view. Well, I think it's important that we have conversations about this, you know, because like it's a really sad thing where, you know, at first there was so much misinformation coming out about this. Like it was like, oh, the other person who made that comment people kept saying like they're trans, and I was like, okay, yeah, if a trans person is really saying that, I really don't like that. But then when I found out that it was just like this non-binary person who, let's be real, they have an outward look on what the trans experience is, you know? And again, to be like comparing and doing all this shit, it's like, this is not allyship. This is just like, yeah, you are creating weaponry for TERF people to use. And you know, the really sad thing is that I saw. Ooh. I don't know why that got deleted, babe. I'm a woke queen ally, the only one on Kick, to be honest. Also, it's not understandable to maybe not say it correctly, but the response is telling how they feel. Just adds ammo to the other side. It does, and it did. I'm telling you, the amount of vitriol I saw being used, because people believed that the person who had said that was trans, people were saying that I don't know, they were using it as like a thing to be like, hey, look, a trans person said this. We're absolved. We're allowed to be like turfy because look at what they're doing. And it's like, then people were believing that that was something that trans people were saying, and it's like they never said that, and they never like. I don't think that that's like something a majority of like trans people would really think. And you know, if there's some of them out there, like, don't get me wrong, there's some trans people, some queens, some divas who will say really misogynistic things, because at the end of the day, if you have been born a man and you're raised a man, you're gonna still have a lot of that male privileged mindset, and you know, that kind of influences how you approach things. So like when men say like, or like trans women call us like fishy, for instance, and they think it's like a cutesy thing, it's like, no, that's an extremely offensive, misogynistic thing to do. But of course you wouldn't think about it because you gotta kind of shed that misogyny somehow, and it takes time to deconstruct that. Anyway. So, yeah, so that was like her first response. And then her later response, I think... What was it? I think she was explaining why she wasn't apologizing to women. And, so your streaming is your main thing, or do you have college or work too? Danielle, I am mainly an artist. I do, like, commission stuff. But I know I'm playing Zomboid at the moment, so... But yeah, it's mainly streaming and art stuff. Wait, what, fish? Yeah, it's like, oh, you're saying like she smells like fish. It refers to like women's genitals smelling bad. It's like a pretty, maybe it's an old thing, I don't know. It's like, yeah, saying that, like, referring to it as fishy, you know, like, oh, she's fishy. Yeah, it's a pretty horrendous thing, but fortunately you don't hear it as much anymore, but it still happens. And, yeah, there was even a thing, like, ages ago that blew up on TikTok where, I think a drag queen said it, and someone got upset about it, and then their audience attacked them for, like, accused them of being, like, I don't know, what do you call it? What do you say? I'm an artist. I do, commission work. So, like, drawing, like, yeah, like painting. Yeah, painting. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. So, Drew was in her comment section. She was constantly commenting, trying to defend herself and defend her takes, and still was like, I still believe that it's true that trans women have a better, like, more beautiful thing when it comes to, like, womanhood or whatever. And that sparked a lot of people kind of making videos talking about, like, oh, well, sorry that we don't have a beautiful view of womanhood when, you know, we're dealing with our rights being taken away, and, you know, people were kind of talking about that stuff, and it's like, yeah, that kind of gets in the way of, like, appreciating, like, the nice things of being a woman, you know? And it's also, like, very invalidating to the women's experience. You know. Oh, my sister is also an artist. Oh, that's nice. That's great. Oh, I just love art. I won't lie, I've been kind of feeling a bit directionless with the art lately. I think I might have a commission coming up. I don't know yet. It's not concrete, but I feel like with the art, I've just been so like, I just feel very uninspired at the moment. Like, I have a drawing that I'm trying to finish on my iPad, but it's hard, guys. It's hard. I don't know. I've been thinking like maybe I'm not as into what I normally do anymore. Like maybe I need to switch it up. Which type of art do I do? I do digital art. Yeah. I do digital art. Hold on, let me get up. I've done some edits and stuff of it, but yeah. I did some edits. It's not done yet, but I actually really like what I did with the hair though. I keep trying to like perfect the hair and stuff, but it's just I don't know what it is. It's like it's probably finished, but yeah. What's the iPad review so far? I love it. I love the iPad. Mwah. Mwah. Are you an animator? No, I don't do animation. I can do it, but animation's scary, yo. That shit's not for the weak, and I am too weak for that shit. Alright, let's have a look at this. Masonry. Yeah. So I don't know. You do animation? Good for you. Good for you. That shit's hard. Tell them about your degree. I have a degree in game design that I don't use. Join the freaking club, guys. Join the freaking club. We have foraging 1, so we don't need that. What about tracking? Okay, this is topsy-turvy. Tracking. Tracking 2. Got it. How about electrical? Electrical 3. We don't have electric. We have electrical 2. Never mind. Animal care 1. We don't have that. Very cool. Then carving 4. We got it. All right. Like GFX art, you know, by the way, oh, you're from Canada. Oh my god, hi. I am from Australia. I'm Australian. Okay, I'm just gonna drop these here. Yeah. I think, I don't know if you've heard of it, but like lately I'm like doing art on like VGen. The Patreon as well, but yeah, I've just been, I don't know what to do. Like that's the thing is that lately I just feel like I don't know what to do. And I don't know like what's exciting or like what, and it's like the things I do want to do, it's like stuff that I can't really like stream. So I've been kind of in a limbo lately, like do I just stream games and then draw on my off time? Do I just draw different things on stream and then draw something else off stream? I don't know. Actually, I was thinking, maybe we'll have a stream. I don't know why I didn't do it today, but why didn't I do it today? I want to do a stream where we just draw cleavage for a day. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah. I want a cleavage day. Because that can be clothed. It's not too weird. I'm pretty sure it won't ban me off of fucking Twitch like I did last time. So maybe tomorrow we'll do that. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, so as you can tell, that whole like Drew situation is like I'm all about that at the moment. Yeah, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. Cause I mean, listen, I think at the end of the day, it's just kind of like, listen, maybe sometimes we don't need to be podcasting about this kind of shit. Maybe sometimes we just don't talk about stuff like that in that way. I don't know, man. Where? Oh, Australia. Not to be confused with Austria. Australia. You know, kangaroos and stuff. Yeah. Reload. Okay, we have reloading 1. Alright, let's scratch this ticket. What do we get? I bet it's gonna be a loser. I'm feeling like it's gonna be a loss. What can I say? Alright, now I'm gonna have to figure out where to put hotties. That's great. It is pretty great, actually. It is pretty great. I love it here. I love it. Alright, we got the 1976 and 91 issue. There we go. I'll have my hotties corner. Excellent. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Daniela. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. Oh, right. Don't have to worry about the TV because the TV is not on anymore. Yeah. So I guess what we could do is we could just organize our shit for a minute and then I need a better car. That's what I need. Shit, actually, okay, I can't. I can't get a car unless there's a key. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know. First things first, let's organize this stuff. So we got a poncho, that's pretty nice. That'll be good for like the rainy weather. I could just stick this all in here. Just for like the time being, I'm not really looking to organize my stuff too much. A crowbar. Yes, my crowbar broke. Do I have any spare? It's a nightstick. Do I not have any other crowbars? Oh my god. That's like the other thing, is that I think with the last save, I think we had a decent amount of crowbars. Not this one, that's sad. Can I not read? Also, why my comment get deleted? Sis, I was trying to promote the girl. Yeah, actually, oh, you know what? Let's see. Check out Katie's video essay. She gives the best takes. Non-biased, deleted. I don't know why. Check out? Maybe it's check out. Hold on. If I say like check out. I don't know. Honestly, my my streamer mutuals are always talking about how like bad the auto mod is. The auto mod can be kind of janky, so I wouldn't take it personally, Clover. I think you just got for a dumb hallucination. Toasted marshmallows. What do they look like? Ooh, I want to keep them. Wait, there's a crowbar right here. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Alright, we'll just read for a little bit and then we can go back to the military place. Maybe make a cup of tea soon. Really vibing with that. I have that sip that I promised. Alright, I wonder how YouTube is faring. Let's have a look. I didn't check it. I probably should have checked it ages ago. Okay. View channel. Okay, she's there. She's there. You love to see it. Yeah, the new YouTube changes that they made, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're thinking. Because it seems pretty dumb. It's like, okay, so now you need like 8,000 hours? Shit. 8,000? That is fucked. That is really fucked up. You know why? That's a lot of hours. First things first, that's a lot of hours. And the other thing is that they made changes so that now, as soon as someone clicks onto a video or watches it, that counts as a view. As soon as they view, like, look at it. And that's supposed to, like, help people get more, like... oh, welcome back, Daniela. That's supposed to help people get more views and to, like, advertise to sponsors and stuff like that and be like, yo, check out all these views I have. But I don't understand how that, like, is better. Because you know the amount of times that I maybe accidentally click on a video, or like, you know how like when you're scrolling and your mouse gently like touches like a thumbnail and it starts playing the video? I think that counts as a view. I think. And so it just seems to me like that's not really like accurate, you know? Like it used to be like, oh, if you watched a video and watched for an amount of time, it counts as like a view. So it's like, is this going to make botting more of like a pervasive thing? Is botting going to become like more of like a norm on YouTube? I don't know. I think Most Critical had some stuff to say about that. Instagram? Ugh. I don't remember. I don't remember my Instagram. I don't really use Instagram, Danielle. I'm not a big Instagram person. I don't know why. It's like I'm just really bad at like social media. I don't know. And especially if it's like art stuff, it's like, man, just never. DC? What's DC? Do I have DC? DC. What is DC? Discord? Isn't Discord like a virus? I heard Discord's like a virus or something. I think my friend, their credit card information got stolen. It's like, ugh. I don't like. That sounds like really, really whack to me. Isn't Discord an STD? No, I think you're thinking of like chlamydia, Clover. Yeah, they're two different things actually. Discord. Oh, Discord. That's like an Overwatch thing. I don't know, really. Yeah. My friend had to get like they had to like call their bank and stuff, and like, I don't know what happened, but yeah, they were like they had a Discord. I think their card was like linked on Discord or something. Um, I don't know why. Maybe to like solicit. I think they were soliciting or something on there. I don't know. Because I don't really know why else you'd put your credit card information on some, like, it's social media, right? I don't even know why they'd need it. It's like, why do you really need your credit card information on something like that? Like, I wouldn't put my credit card information on, like, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But Instagram's also one that I don't use because I don't know what's wrong with my phone, but like I think the UI it doesn't work on it. Like the screen like all goes like black and stuff, and it's like great, so I just can't use it. And they don't let you use it on like desktop either, so it's like it's basically just useless. Okay, so we got a tactical shotgun. I would like to get some shotgun shells and we should start shooting. We should start shooting. I like that idea. I like that idea. That sounds like a good idea. Excellent. Oh my god, I heard about something like really effed up where like a woman was talking about how she was essayed. And I heard recently that when you get like recommendations of like, hey, you should follow this person, it was like, oh yeah, if you're recommended someone and you don't have any mutuals, then it means that person, yeah, I need to pause for this. It means that person was looking at your profile, and this woman said that after being essayed by this guy, 7 years later, Facebook started recommending him as a friend. And she was like, we have no connection whatsoever. And so that means that this guy has been looking at her profile. Wow. How horrible is that? I mean, it's just like, yeah, because I don't think Facebook is like knows in some like really weird way that they're like connected. That would be so sick if that was. Is that how it works? Yeah, apparently it's how it works with like a lot of different platforms. Like I'll get on, there was one that was on TikTok where it's like, oh, if TikTok, when you go to share a video, if the first people who come up is like people you don't know, it means they look at you a lot. Apparently. I don't know if that's true though. I don't know if that's true. I could be spreading misinformation, so I don't know. They have to, right? They know when someone dies. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But, like, it's so fucked up that, like, they know that you've been, like, assaulted by someone, and then they're like, hey, you want to be friends with them? That's so messed up. Anyway. They see me rolling. They hating. Look at this. Beep beep. So anyway, I'm blasting down Main Street on the wrong side of the road. And whoa, what the fuck was that? Okay. Keep going. So I'm blasting down Main Street. Okay guys, here is how you parallel park. Reverse parallel park. Okay. So you want to get your car over here to the next one. And then you want to make sure that the back wheel is like to the other back wheel. And then you want to turn. And then you want to go straight. And then once that back wheel is in the spot by the corner, then you want to turn the other way. And then you go forward. Boom. That's how you park. Look at that. Perfect too. Look at how far from the curb that guy is, and look how close to the curb I am. The hell was that? Anyway, so I'm basically like the best driver ever. DinoCan, hello! Welcome back! Hello, hello! Alright, I think my fuel's on the other side of the car. I think it's driver's side. Dude, cars that have fuel... Wait. I was about to say, cars that don't have their fuel on the driver's side are stupid, but I just realized my car's doesn't have that, so... Never mind. Never mind, cars are fine, actually. Did you find any more wooden boxes? You mean like crates? You find them, like, all the time. So, yes. But I guess, like, another thing I could say is that, like, I did not visit that warehouse with all the fucking fake wooden boxes. Okay, the fuel is on the driver's side in this car. Okay, got it. Girl, it is so hard remembering which car's which. Like, hello. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. See, look at how convenient that is. And then we refuel. Love that. Just love that. Here we go, I'm refueling my car. You know what would make this better? If you could see like the fuel going inside. It's kind of like X-ray porn if you think about it. Anywho. Could you imagine X-ray porn but with cars? I think I just discovered like a new genre of like pornography. Anywho. Listen, I was born too late to discover the world, but I was born just in time to discover new methods of pornography. Look at porn again. Yeah, well, it's better than like when I was watching the EDP documentary. Oh my god. I love that a Asymptote came in just as he was talking about like the most rancid stuff. That was just too funny. Well, it probably wasn't funny for Asymptote. I mean, you open the stream. I think you expect that there's gonna be something... Like, if you're in public, you know, we're turning down the volume, right? So, I have to say, I don't think Asymptote was completely, like... You know? It's like, Asymptote, you know what to expect. You know what to expect. Like, let's not be at the gym and click on EDP documentary live, let's go! And you don't blast the volume. Like, you know some shit's gonna go down. So we all have a responsibility to these things, I say. Just a little bit. That's fine. Okay, I have like end tier backpack. I have the best backpack. And also, I have to say, guys, it's been an hour and a half. My mic hasn't dropped. Ugh. What's the car, by the way? Really? What's the car? You want to know what the car is? Jiminy Cricket. What do you think the car is, Clover? What does this car look like to you? It's obviously a Lamborghini. Holy shit. It's obviously a CX-9 Mazda. It's 1993, by the way. The wheels. My car is wheels. This is a Hot Wheel. I can't believe you can't tell it's a Tesla. This guy. This fucking guy. Whoa. Okay. It's still a little bit laggy, I feel, like driving around. I did try to work on it. I think it's a bit better, but I wonder if there's gonna be like more improvements. Rip van crashed too soon. I know, rest in peace to the van. The van really did decide to stop going. You could say, the van don't go. Van no go? Vincent Van No Go. Jiminy Cricket. What does that even mean? Jiminy Cricket. Oh yeah, and if my vehicle gets damaged, I don't have to know about it because look. Oh, my vehicle's damaged. Can't tell. Sorry. I can't tell. And if I don't see it, if I pretend I do not see, it's not happening. And that's just a fact. So yeah, if we get a bunch of... We want to get shotgun shells. That's what we want. We got shotgun shells. We get a shotgun. We're just going to read the books for aiming and reloading. And then we're going to be good. So, really looking forward to that. Then the military checkpoint's going to be simple as... Scree! Whoops. And you know what? I love that it doesn't make any noise. My car has, like, the best muffler installed. That's how you know it's an EV, because you can't hear it when it backs up. Yeah, it's good. Well, actually, you can't really hear it at all, so... Hashtag light vehicle owners. Ha ha ha. Okay, I don't know, like, how far up we're gonna go with it. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Oh, what is that? What is that? I wonder, like, what the, lanes mean. Like, if you go left, I think that means you go into Louisville, and if you go right... Not sure what happens when you go right. What is that? Small backpack? Dude, that is such a debate. What Rainbows Are Made Of by Dennis Daly. Dennis Daly? Alright. Yeah, so I think so far it's been a pretty good, like, stress test with some of this stuff. I think that sounds like the streams are all doing fine. We've got 3 streams going. I think the next step will be figuring out vertical streams on YouTube. I think that's like the meta. That's like the tech. So I'm gonna have to figure out that. I don't think it should take too long. Hopefully. But yeah, I'll probably just stream to like the gaming channel and just turn that on when we do video games and stuff. Sounds like a plan. I don't know how like different the vertical is to like, you know, other stuff. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. And then, I don't know if I figure out TikTok either. Because TikTok is really weird about, like, getting a stream key. You need to have, like, an agency to do it or something. Either you have an agency or you stream a few times on the app before you get your stream key. But I've been putting it off because it's like, okay, I'm going to do a 30-minute stream for a whole week. What am I going to stream? And then I'm like, I could stream doing, like, my makeup or something, but then it's like... I don't want to. Isn't that so funny? I'm like shy about it. I'm like, I don't want to stream just like me just hanging out. Like, I'm shy. And it's like the weirdest thing to be shy about, right? I don't know, I just think that's funny. I feel like I heard a zombie. Okay, never mind. Alright, I was expecting like more like weaponry here, but yeah. I know TikTok, as it has a huge user base, just do whatever and you'll probably find people who are interested in it. That's a good point. That's a good point, Dino Can. Well, I was just thinking that like if I want to stream like from my PC to TikTok, I initially have to do a whole bunch of like weird streaming first. That's like in person. And so that's where I was kind of like, I don't know. I'm literally gonna go on TikTok, go live, and be like, guys, I'm just here to get my 30 minutes in. That's all. I'm just here for my 30 minutes. I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go sit on my phone for 30 minutes, put on a timer, and be like, guys, we got 30 minutes. That's it. It's just like weird. I've just never done it like that before, you know? You know what I could do actually? I have a bunch of like clay. I could do some like clay sculpture things while I do it. I do enjoy that actually. It's very cute. Yeah, I think that's what I need. I need something to do with my hands. Good point. Good point, Dino Can. You're a genius. Alright. I wonder if that fence is gonna break. Ooh! Whoa! Ladies, it's not for me to go around. Ooh! Ooh! Okay, you down. So, as I was saying before, yeah, I really think that in the future, I'm gonna stop making my character a fitness instructor. I really think, because I did it yesterday, right? So, I was gonna play this save originally, but because my save isn't on Linux, I had to start again. And so I was like, okay, let's experiment with the build a bit. And if you just choose a custom occupation, you get 20 points. If I choose fitness instructor, I get like 9 points off the bat. I use TikTok, but I had a TikTok to edit a dog video as I knew that it has a good editor inside. I was faced with hundreds of illegal border crossing videos on TikTok because of the language I use and location lol. This is even viewer for those. Yeah, you know what? TikTok is a very strange place when you first join it. It's like... It's very weird, isn't it? I think that's a trailer. Wait, is it? No, I had that turned off, don't I? It's a bit weird. Yeah, TikTok's a really strange place because it'll show you like some crazy stuff in the beginning. Which commonly I hear people complain that it's like it shows them like softcore porn basically when they join. And a lot of people are turned off by that. But I'm like, honey, you just gotta push through it. All the weird like bikini women that it shows you at first, you just gotta push through it and you'll get there. But then it's like, well, do you really want it to like learn about you? Like, maybe it is weird that we've become so like normalized to like, oh, just let it get to know you. It is weird. And you know what? Sometimes it resets and then starts showing me dumb stuff again. And I'm like, I don't like this. It should know I don't like this. Oh yeah, like for instance, it shows me like sports every so often. I'm like, girl, you know I don't watch sports. Like, let's be real. You show me one ESPN video, I'm not gonna suddenly start watching sports shit. Like sports edits. I get sports edits where someone's edited like one soccer player, this dude who looks like, I don't know, very interesting, I guess. But it's like, I don't care. Right, that didn't work. I wonder what kind of car this is. I wonder what kind of car. I was shocked they can share all the pathing methods so easily like that. Oh, really? Like, that's the kind of content it was? Oh, shit. Yeah, they show some really weird stuff on TikTok. A lot of stuff. Lately, for me, it's been just like Desperate Housewives. Interesting choice. But yeah, it's interesting how like sometimes it just like there's just a theme for the month, and this month I guess is clips from Desperate Housewives. Just a good show, but yeah. The only sports Katie likes are Australian breakdancing and rugby as a form of female rugby player. Yes, I am that rugby player. It is I. Famously the tallest rugby player. That's me. Yeah, I'm interested to see what this is. What is this? Oh, it's a car, but it doesn't have wheels? That's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird, I think. But yeah, you're so right. I could probably just go live and just do whatever and people would probably... There'd probably be someone who watches it. I think there's just a lot of things I don't like about the way that TikTok, like, live works. Like, the chat is really, like... It's not good. Like, it's not designed in a good way, I don't think. Or I just don't like how it is designed. So I guess I'm like, is it... It feels like more of a live stream platform where you're not really meant to talk to people in chat that much. But I don't know. Well, as I think about how I had that really popular video that popped off, probably would have been really good if I was able to stream at that time and stream the game. So it's just something that I've been thinking about. I really need to do something about. I don't know, I feel like I said like a year ago, like, hey guys, I'm gonna take some time after the stream to actually stream on TikTok and get that stream key. Dude, why do they make you jump through so many hoops? I don't get it. It's so stupid. Man. Just like waiting for the day that it changes and they just make it sensible, but who knows if that'll happen. Alright, my character's very tired. You're the last one I'm killing, and then I'm sitting down for a minute. And then Mama needs to get a cup of tea. Come on. Come on. There we go. Mama needs a cup of tea. Where's my car? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, lordy. It's a nice stage. I wonder if anyone ever makes like the military zone, like their base. It's a bit bland for a base though, isn't it? Alright. I will be right back. I'm going to go and make a cup of tea. And yeah. BRB tea time. Can I add like emojis to this? I can't. Okay, that's sad. What about these? Oh, I can do these. Alright. It's called a cuppa. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a cuppa, mate. I'm gonna get a cuppa. I'll be right back. And yeah, be right back.
Reacting to Ep on feelings on TERFs and trans women. Stay tuned for more. OH no. Asymptote just happened to come in right now. What bad timing.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Hello. Hello. Got my cup of tea. Peppermint tea. I got peppermint tea and I can't today. I'm swamped. Okay. We're unmuted. We're unVRBing. Awesome. What did I miss? What did I miss?
She's having a couple
Couple,
alright,
right,
couple
couple
of beer. Hey ha ha.
You know what? I do want to have some whiskey today. Wouldn't mind having some whiskey right about now. A cup of whiskey. So yummy. Anyway, what did I miss? What's poppin'? Reacting to EDP on feelings on TERFs and trans women. Stay tuned for more. Yeah, we've done a lot today. We covered a lot of ground. What else was I thinking of? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like a lot. I feel like there's a lot of people who probably like, do they consider themselves to be TERFs or something, or like, I don't know. I feel like if you see trans women as just like being men, then I can definitely see why someone would think like, they're stealing us, they're stealing our stuff again, they're taking away. I never relaxed. Oops. Feck. Alright, we're gonna have to drive. We're gonna have to sit back for a bit. So, let me just reverse. Reverse the old cow down here. Think EDP can be redeemed, not forgiven, but redeemed. Alright. Definition. Redemption definition. Okay, guys, in case nobody knew, the definition for redemption means the act of saving, clearing a debt, or buying something back. Comes from the Latin word meaning to buy back. Yo, they should put that in Dota. Buy back. The term has different meanings depending on the topic. Salvation, being saved from sin or evil. Atonement, paying the price for past wrongs or guilt. Restoring honor, improving a damaged reputation. I feel like making amends, like, I don't know, wondering what the line is. With EDP? You know, it's so sad, but like apparently he went to therapy and his therapist said it wasn't her place to say why exactly, but she did say that there was like something specific that led him to the path that he went down, and that it's up to him to speak on it and yada yada, right? I mean, that's all well and good and all, but I feel like I don't like that he tried to get help and then he left therapy. I don't know, that just seems like why? It doesn't put a lot of good faith with the public. Yeah. Like, I think I empathize in that he seems to be severely addicted to porn, but I don't know. It's probably not up for me to decide what that is. I think maybe a lot of people, like, you get stuck on that, like, he didn't, well, actually, I can't sit here and say that he didn't do any harm. I don't know, because I'm sure there could be, like, people out there that we don't know about. So, I don't know. I think that, and even with, like, Kayla, the 15-year-old that he did talk to, I think that some harm did, in fact, occur. So, you know, what do we do about it? But it's interesting to me that Kayla said more that she was, like, more of a victim of, like, Gideon's than, like, EDP. That's interesting. That is an interesting thing to say. So, there's that. Okay, well, if this lady is just gonna hit the fence the whole time, I am okay with that. I'm gonna go ahead. You're good? I'm gonna go ahead. You keep hitting that fence, hon. You keep hitting that fence. We're good. Can't believe bro did it again. I know. It seems like for now, he's like on the AI train because the AI will roleplay his sick fantasies with him, but the thing that I always like seen in like documentaries, because I don't remember what documentary I like saw. Oh yeah, it was oh what's that, Stacey Dooley? Stacey Dooley did like a she did a documentary about Japan and like the pedophilia problem in Japan, and it was basically a lot of conversation around like, oh, do like having, you know, dolls that resemble like the person you want to assault, is that like better? Does that stop you from going out and doing those things, or does that stuff just make you encouraged to go and do it? You know, it's like you get bored of doing that same old thing and you want to experience the real thing, and I think that does happen. But it's like maybe some people they are satisfied with just having like an inanimate object, or for like EDP's instance, maybe like an AI that like, you know, satiates that need or desire, I guess. But yeah, so I guess it's just the question of like, does it encourage it and make people want to do it, or does it stop people from harming? That I don't know. That I do not know. I think it's probably, in my opinion, it's probably a mixed bag. There's probably some people where it doesn't do that, and some people where it's like, they can live with it. So I don't know, like, what we do about that. Made a vid on Gideon, right? Yeah, he got arrested, remember? Yeah, he got arrested for stalking. I did find out that the guy he was, like, stalking at the McDonald's was, like, his uncle, or, like, Skeeter's uncle. Like, there's a... I don't know, somebody's uncle. There's, like, a family relationship there. Anyway, it's not really treatment, more like a half measure. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even know what treatment is. What is treatment? It's like, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you do about that stuff. Yeah, because like, I think one of the like the really like specific dudes that like Stacey Dooley interviewed, like she was interviewing like all these like guys who like considered themselves to be like pedos or whatever, or like attracted to like minors. I don't know. I don't know if you call them pedos, because it's like, if they haven't been, can you be called a pedo if you haven't actually like done the thing? I don't actually know. Okay, I'm confused. But I suppose like the thing is that like one of the guys that she was interviewing, she was saying like, hey, do you ever think about like maybe, you know, getting bored of the doll and doing something else and stuff, and actually harming someone real? And then I don't remember what the guy said, but I think he was just kind of like, I think he didn't want to answer it or something. It was like, yeah, so I don't know how this stuff goes down. But I think you have to wonder why the fuck nothing has happened prosecution-wise. It's like, why is it that? What's that about? I don't know. It seems kind of cut and dry to me. Like if like the whole thing is like, oh, if the predator catches message first, then it's like entrapment, or like it fucks the case up and you can't prosecute or some shit. But it's like, well, if someone approaches someone and says, "Hey, I'm 14. You want to fucking do some fucking shit?" And then they go, "Yeah." I don't think it matters who fucking sent the message first. Like, why is that even a rule? I don't get that. It's like, okay, they knew, we have reasonable suspicions to be like, hey, you know, like, it sounds like the defense is like, Your Honor, they came to me and they wanted it. So, can't get me. Can't get me. It was an island of them, of course I don't care. Oh my god, that's so true. There was an island of them. Fucking hell. That is just... Still, oh yeah, you know what? Swoop did a video about Epstein, and it didn't do as good as I would have thought it, as I thought it should have. I didn't watch the whole thing yet. I've watched most of it, but did you know there was a time when Epstein was like a teacher at a college, and he didn't have any credentials. And you know why he was hired to be a teacher at that college? The dean didn't like teachers that had credentials because he thought that they made education like dry and like bad. And he liked interesting people to be teachers who could teach not based on like something they learned at school, but like based on just like life or something. I learned that from Swoop. And apparently he had many complaints about his teaching, and like from female students being like, hey, this guy's like creepy. I think it was a college though, I think. Either it was a college or maybe it was a high school. If it was a high school, what the fuck? What the fuck? Either way, it's fucking creepy, but you know what I mean. So, that happened. It's like, who the fuck is making Jeffrey Epstein a teacher? Interesting, sure buddy, sure. Great. I don't remember what I said interesting to. I honestly, it's probably like my #1 word. It's interesting. You know what? I think it came from like as like a joke, and then it stopped being a joke. That's bad. That's really bad. 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 Okay, I didn't kill that guy. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad. There you go. This place sucks. This place fucking sucks. Alright, time to sit in the car again and just peace out. Yeah. I was referring to the dean and his comment on Epstein teaching. Yeah. That one. That one. Yeah, I think, like, I don't remember what his ties were with the dean or whatever, but there was something there. There was something there. Clearly, I mean, come on, you don't just make some random dude, like, the fucking teacher at your school and just be like, yeah, he's a teacher because, like, he's, like, a really cool guy. He's, like, a really interesting guy. Yeah, I don't know. I think there was, like, talk... You know, I think there was like talk about Epstein and like being like really good at math or something. But no, I can't remember if that was like bullshit. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. It was a minute ago. He didn't go to school, right? I think he graduated like really early. Like, he's that kind of, like, he was that kind of person. Huh. Yeah. Maybe we should watch the doc on stream or something. He's good at making connections. I think he had a lot of connections because of, like, his schooling, maybe. I think he went to, like, a pretty prestigious school, perhaps. Probably blackmail people there, right? I think so. I don't know how far back it goes, to be honest. I think that... Or I wonder when that, like, started. When did that actually, like, begin happening? Did it begin with, like, Ghislaine? I don't know. I don't know. Because she was also like a mastermind with it. Her history is also kind of... It's kind of interesting, but it's kind of not at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, how is that possible? I don't know how that's possible, but... Never really found that much interest in her life. I think she had like a dad who was like kind of infamous, but I don't remember what for. I think he was like a disgraced person for some reason. But yeah. I don't get why she was with him. Did she love him? You know, I don't really understand it either. I think that like... Yeah, I don't get it either. I think they both like the same thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal is between them either. Because it was like... You know how like Andrew Tate says like, you need a bottom bitch, like a really good bottom bitch to like convince other girls to like get into like the thing? I think maybe she was kind of like that, but I think she was like... she was just promised like a lot of like fortune from it or something. But it's like, even then, that also sounds very reductionist to like her part in it. I don't think it was just that, but I think that was a portion of it. But I believe that Epstein does have a son, allegedly. I believe he has a son that was with a girl, and I believe that girl inherited, like, all of his shit. And I think Ghislaine only got, like, a couple million, which is still, like, a lot. But compared to, like, what this girl got, Ghislaine got crumbs, and she was promised more than that. So I think that there was something about that. But I think that at some point they did have like a physical relationship. I don't know. Minion Lackey or something, but like why? They didn't date or anything. Yeah, it is kind of like, well, how do they meet up? How do they even, like, agree to this stuff? How do they even trust each other to do this stuff? Like, there are a lot of questions. What, maybe, like, was she blackmailed as well? You know? I think maybe she also had connections, so she was probably good for Jeffrey in that aspect, but I don't know. She's in jail, right? Yeah, she's living a cushy life in like some Palm Beach fucking jail or some shit. She's living a great cushy life there. That's awesome, dude. It's fucking awesome. The only thing that's like not happened, I guess, is that Trump hasn't pardoned her for like no reason. Like any reason, so that's kind of pog. Rare Trump W. I think people were like theorizing that there was going to be an angle where they like try to work Trump to get her free. Get some sort of deal. I don't know if that's happening. I'm just not sure. Palm Beach Pete. Okay, I'm so like... I'm not a Palm Beach hater. Well, actually, I kind of am a Palm Beach hater. Palm Beach Pete. Sorry, I'm gonna say the full government name. I am a hater of Palm Beach Pete. And all the people who like, dude, this pisses me off so much. People will be commenting and saying, yo, this is Epstein and he's playing in our faces and he's alive and yada yada yada. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I think that that's stupid. For one, he only really like resembles Epstein in that like, I guess they have like kind of a similar face shape and like hair. And then in my opinion, I think that's where all the similarities end. And it's just like, it's so bad because like you get AI pictures of people generating it to make it look like Epstein's in like Israel and stuff. And it's just like, he looks like, let me get his picture up. Palm Beach Pete. Let me look at a side by side. That's not a very good side by side. What? What is this? I don't like that he's playing into it though. No, he doesn't look like Epstein to me. Okay, what about this one? It's all just like the same angle. No, no. I have to hard disagree, bro. Like, his off-brand clone. Okay, off-brand clone, but it's like, okay, so what? Poll chat right now. Clover, you're the only person in chat right now. It's not fair. It's not a fair poll. Let me look. That's okay. I fucking hate Instagram, man. I think his face is like way too narrow. Like structurally, his face is so narrow compared to Epstein. Epstein's a little thicky. I don't know. Palm Beach Pete, thanks everyone for the support and good vibes. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I should ask Caleb, actually. I do want to know his opinion, actually. That's pretty funny. I'll ask him when I call him. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. I mean, the thing that I think about the Palm Beach Pete thing is that... Oh my god, this guy looks like a big mess. I think that it's concerning that people think that he is him. Let me know what Caleb says. I will. We'll circle back to that. We'll circle back to that. Okay. Where's my car? My car's there. Why am I so exhausted again? Okay. Okay, there's a zombie there. Oh my god, she's quick. I don't know, it's like another one of those things where like it just feels like memeing something that's like, you know, already been memed a fair bit. Like, do we really need to keep making these memes and these like, ooh, it's like a truck. It's like a six-seater van. I think the memes are bad for it, honestly. And you know what? Everyone's also like low-key forgotten about it. I don't know. That's why I think like Swoop's video, it just didn't do that well. And I think it's because she got onto it like so late. Which is unfortunate because it feels, I guess, I mean, did it really do that bad? I think she got like 700,000 views. Like, that's pretty good. I just expected it to do better than that. Let me look it up. I had high expectations. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Because she has 1 million subs. She deserves more, honestly. Yeah, so it was 3 months ago. It was it did 502,000 views. The one about Dr. Phil got 1.2 million. Ned Fulmer! Fucking Ned Fulmer did more than Epstein. Yeah, I don't know. It's like... we live in a society, guys. We live in a society. Yeah, I just expected it to do better. I'm a bit sad that it didn't. Maybe we'll watch it on stream. Okay, guess who needs food? Me. Jack. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate with that. But oh well, I guess that's just how it is. Wait, what does this do? I press E on it. I sit. Okay, good to know. We're almost at the checkpoint. We're just gonna keep killing these fucking zombies. No. We'll be streaming tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. And we may be drawing boobs. Yes, we may be drawing boobs. We might be... yeah, maybe we could draw boobs and react to Swoop. I don't know. Or maybe I'll continue my Gwen drawing on my iPad and we can watch Swoop as well. I don't know. Could be interesting. Could be interesting angle. Could be interesting. But yeah, I'm very happy that like the mic hasn't been dropping out. That's good because it was... I really wasn't sure what I was going to do if it kept dropping out because like I have to replug the cable in and out. I have to be on the lookout for like when it does it because it does it like random times. It was going to be a shit show. Awesome, we love boobs. No one is a boob hater. By boobs I mean cleavage, like. So it's gonna be big boobs. It's kind of what I'm vibing. Okay, I got a jet, but in case I don't see you, good morning, good evening, good night. Alright, Clover, I'll see you later, and have a good rest of your day, and good luck. Bye. And hey, hey, you know what I'll say? Hate to see you leave, but love to see you go. Don't let the door slap you on the way out. You know what I mean? A little bit of a callback there. I am comedy. I am comedy. Alright. My coworker would also create. Yeah. Dude, I fucking swear. I swear to fucking God. It's insane. Yep, the double standards are just... Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. We love double standard on this channel, quote Katie on that. This is the double standard. Double standard. As in we have double the standards here. You're looking for high effort stuff? We have double the standards. Never miss a video. Alright, we're terrified. Oh, let's go into the burger joint. Maybe get some food. My gal is starving. Alright, we're starving. We're weak. We're hungry. Generator Central. Bye, Queen. Bye! Literally Generator Central. Like, actually, what is this? Alright. Can I... How? Alright, we're gonna pry open the door. Let me in, please! I need a burger! I need food. Because someone was an idiot and didn't bring food with them. Okay, what is that? That is a rotten burger. Awesome. A fresh lettuce? I guess we're eating lettuce. I guess that's what we're eating. Bacon. So what do we got? That. Alright, not really a lot of food here. We will take the bucket. I am a bucket god. Anyway. Oh my god, what a cozy day. What a cozy day. But yeah, I have to finish this Gwen drawing. I don't know. It's like I keep working on it and I'm like, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. So indecisive. So that's kind of where I'm like in a weird place. But yeah, I need to do what Caleb suggested. I was talking to Caleb about it. I was like, oh, I don't know what I want to draw. Like, I want to draw, but like, I'm just so directionless. And he already suggested, like, hey, just like learn something new or like do something. Do something different. Oh my god, ugh, that's so true, Caleb. You're so smart. You're such a problem solver. My little problem solver. Which is nice. Okay, we're tired again. Why are we so tired? I don't even know what I'm gonna have for lunch. Maybe soup. I have soup. Maybe soup. Could have soup for lunch. Do I want soup for lunch? I don't know. I don't even know what's down there. This is how little I know about Louisville and like this whole area. I never get far. I never get far. And this time I really want to. It's really important to me that I actually get somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna rest on the chair. I don't think anyone's gonna come up to me. I think I'm safe. Which is like famous last words, but I'm safe. It's true. I'm gonna be fine. Brr. Yeah, I could probably have soup for lunch. We got this like bread that has like a ton of fiber in it. And I was kind of, I don't even know why we bought bread because like I don't think Caleb's having sandwiches. So who do we buy the bread for? So I'm like, I should have some bread. So I could have soup and then I could have bread with it. That's a good idea. Okay, we got it. We got it sorted. I'm sorted. I'm set. Sweet. It is decided I will have soup and bread for lunch. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like 2 slices of that bread is like 10 grams of fiber. 10 grams. That's like half your daily intake right there. That's pretty it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the amount of fiber you need in a day, kind of insane. Kind of insane. But it's only insane because I haven't been doing it. So actually, you know what? I need to have like chia seeds. I fucking hate chia seeds, but it's like you look at like the list of like, hey, what is the highest fiber things? And it's like number 1, boom, chia seeds. And it's like, okay, great. So like the worst thing in the world, awesome. Fucking hate chia seeds, man. Fuck. Fucking hell, dude. They're just not good. Whoa, 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 look who it is. Himuka, hello! And you have the fishnets underwear emote. Oh, thing. 34-month subscriber. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down so I know if I need to make more, thingamabobs. Himuka. 34... I wrote Bimuka, not Bim. Himuka. 34-month sub. Because I think there might be some new ones coming up. I'm not actually sure. As always, Himuka, thank you for being my, Oh. Yippee! I'm gonna change that. Fuck. Celebrating your 34 months. Congratulations! How does it feel? Epic, I bet, right? Okay, so you can't go down there. But I wonder why you would. Like, there's a path that way. There's gotta be a reason for it, right? Right? But yeah, it's gotta be. I don't know. Ooh, gunshots. Ooh, fuck. Fuck, dude. Okay, let's get in the car. Alright, we're not getting in the car. Cool. I don't want to anyway. All these cars and I'm just not interested in any of them because I can't tell which one is which. I could be walking past vans of like tools and weapons and shit. Don't even know it. Yeah, so I will figure out, or I'll try to figure out after the stream today if I can fix the car issue. If I can't, I don't know what we'll do. With honesty? With full-breasted honesty, I don't know what we'll do. We might have to live with it. I don't know if I want to start all over again for a 4th time. But I just don't know like what it could be. Like I really don't think it's like the... Maybe it was the animated mod. I don't know. Damn that stupid mod. If it was that mod, I'm gonna be very upset. I think I have a right to be upset here. It's not like they give you a bunch of warnings being like, be careful with mods. Mods can break things. No, it's actually not my fault. Do better, modders. Do better. Dude, I think out of anyone, Project Zomboid modders are probably like the most, like, tired people in the world. Like, those people, they have been through it. Yeah, they've been going through the ringer for the past, like, oh, I don't know, like 2 years. Yeah, it's tough out here. So, I am joking. Modders, please don't fucking yell at me. I'm sorry, I'm joking. You guys are the backbone of the community. And we should respect you more than we do. Okay, we're tired again. See, this is what I'm saying. 10 fitness, 10 strength. And this is all I have to show for it. Yeah, because it doesn't affect what you think it affects. Yay. That's just how it is, guys. I don't make the rules make me. Alright, let's sit on the ground for a sec. Just take a look at things. Okay, we're almost reaching like a little point of interest. A POI, if I do say so myself. Yeah, interesting. But, oh my god. Okay, so we got LBMW radio. Whatever that means. But yeah, it's just been crazy. I think a lot of people are kind of over the drama with like Drew and ER Fight Master, whatever the fuck that name is. Oh, I just remembered. TS Doc Baddie is the one who was talking about like. Yeah, I think TS Doc Baddie was like one of the trans women that was like mentioned in Drew's like initial. I'm just gonna say like quote unquote apology. It was not an apology. I'm sorry. I think if I'm gonna say like my opinion at the moment of like Drew specifically, I don't know about it probably applies to ER Fight Master as well, but I get the feeling that like someone like Drew and ER, I get the vibe that they hate like being a woman. Or they have some sort of like resentment or like some very odd feelings about it. Or like that, like a self-hatred. Yeah, it feels like there's like a self-hatred involved because I think that like when you hate yourself so much or like something that is so innately like you, then I feel like it makes sense that they would be like putting these other people on a pedestal. But if it's like framed in the way that it's like, oh, we're talking about like TERFs and stuff and they obviously like hate TERFs, then it's like I don't really see how you're gonna like bridge a gap with anyone by doing what you're doing. And like the way I see it, I think a lot of people who are like TERFs, I think they're just like scared, you know? I think it's like ignorance and being scared. I think that's something that a lot of people don't talk about when it comes to like these issues. And it's like, I don't know if, wow, that's really fucking, okay, I guess we're not going in there then. Okay, I guess that's that. I don't know, and I was like, I wouldn't tell anyone like, oh, you have to be friends with like TERF people, you have to like, you know, make good with them. But I'm just saying that like, you know, if like women and men ever want to bridge gaps, you know, there has to be like an attempt to be mutually understanding of one another's struggles. And a lot of the conversations about anything these days is really just black and white thinking. And so that's where it kind of like alienates me, I think. Because I'm not going to sit around and just be like, oh yeah, all men this and that, all men that. But unfortunately, the people who do that get like the most traction. Because a lot of people feel that way. So, I don't know. It's complicated stuff, I think. And a lot of people in the world are hurting. Very sad. But yeah, it's I guess it's one of those things where it's like the Drew and ER situation is like another side of a coin. Where it's like, well, we reject these people so hard that we're not even willing to like try and, I don't know, just like have discourse about something. But yeah, you know, there's some people out there that you just can't do that with anyway. There's some people out there with it, there's no discourse happening. And that's just people, you know. Some people just be like that. Some people are very unreasonable when it comes down to it. I think my battery's gonna die. If that happens, I might be fucked. I don't want to go home yet. I don't think I'm attracting too many zombies with this. Yes, there's a road that goes that way. I guess it could be cool to just have a look and see, like, what is in our future. What's up there? I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down that road as much. We got like a dirt road there, which I don't know about that. Like, how much more do we have to do before we get to Louisville? Like, are we in Louisville right now? Like, I don't know. What's this? Dixie Highway Route 31W. So that's the Knox Boundary Camp. Oh my god, so we're like not even there. We're not there. Well, at least it's not too... Pizza World! Yo! Let's fucking go. Pizza World? Jiminy Cricket. Hey, there's a trailer there. And it doesn't look bonkers. Wait a second. Well, what the hell? There's no cars here though either. Wow. That is amazing. There's no cars here. So there's a trailer there, but there is no wheels on it from what I can tell. Okay, I think one of my mods is very, like, broken, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think one of my mods is very broken. Or, see, that's animated. So the animation mod is working. It might be just a problem with, like, the Zomboid version. The Indie Stone? Yo, the Indie Stone fucked up my game. And then they blamed it on the modders. I'm just joking, I have no idea. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Blah. I think we're good to go. Like, tomorrow we'll be able to, like, drive up here and we'll be sorted. Like, a new area unlocked. We just go through the military zone. Okay, yep, see, the car. It's not good. As we can see, it's not good. It's not looking good. That's sad. That's very sad. Alright. Well, let's go home. We'll circle back to this. And, yeah. Dude, where's my car? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that LBMW radio room, I think that's like a story area. Like, it's important to the story. I'm just now figuring out. But yeah, I get to go in my nice silent EV car. Truly am from the future here. I like it. Unfortunately, I don't think there's many, like, weapons. I had to check that storage unit, actually. That locker. Unless I added a mod in midway through without realizing it and that fucked it up. No, I think I always had, like, the trailer mod. I think. So bad. Like, hey, at least cars still work, but it's like, at what cost? This is ridiculous. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Anyway. Like, I don't even know the condition of my car. That's how hooked it is, man. Yeah. Oh well. I gotta say, I really didn't expect this. Because the last time I played, the cars were working, so somewhere in between the last time that I played and today, something has happened. And girl, I don't know what the hell it could be. Because that's the thing, I haven't even downloaded new mods. Yeah, I don't go around downloading mods. Maybe a mod updated, maybe something happened. I don't know. I feel like since the stable came out, I have been pretty cautious with like what mods I'm using and how many. I think I only have like 5. Yeah. Listen, man, I can't live without my trailers, man. They're just so good. Like, the quality of life is just... it's up there. Because, you know, like, with the vanilla Zomboid, you have to deal with the storage that you get. And the storage that you get is like, okay, 140. Wow. That's it? You can't loot for shit. You just can't loot anything. It's nothing. 140? So, okay, let me make 5 trips. Let me make 5 dozen trips. Oh, I'm sorry. You actually wanted to play the game instead of driving back and forth between location and location? Yeah, I actually wanted to play the game, thanks. I don't consider that playing. That's a no. It's tedium. And if I can get rid of some of the tedium, you betcha I'm gonna. See, I don't even know if my car's like breaking down. Seems fine to me. But yeah, I don't like those zombies being there. Those zombies. It's a little bit disorienting driving a car that just like is nothing. It's just wheels. Girl, I do not like that. I do not like that. Alright, car is off. Car is off. We are home. And now we get rid of our shit. Alright, antidepressants. We don't need those. And we got an empty bucket. Well, you know where I'm putting that. Hopefully it rains one of these days. What am I doing? I've got carpentry 3. Okay. Carpentry 3. I think we'll bring food tomorrow as well. Because I keep messing up. Not bringing food. It's not good. Because then I'm left hungry and starving. It's so sad. Ugh. Ugh. Holy fuck. Somehow it's so bright. It's almost like it's daytime. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've just got a lot of things that I've been thinking about. A lot of things that I don't know, like, what my plan is. So I'm just kind of living at the moment. We're just living. I think I've been sleeping kind of good though lately, which is different from my normal. Yeah, it's a little bit different. So I think that we bought like these nasal strips to like open up your nose. It has been pretty good. I think it's been pretty changing for me. I think that when I use them, I don't have a sore throat when I wake up. Yeah. Listen, I haven't been a mouth breather, but I think because of like the splint I wear at night, I think it makes me a mouth breather. It's really annoying because it's so thick, and because it's so thick, I think my dentist actually said that my lip line is like higher than normal, like a normal person's should be. So if I'm gonna sit and have my mouth closed and breathe through my nose, I can do it. But the moment I put the splint in, it like moves my mouth forward, and then I think just that little few millimeters, and then suddenly I'm like, I don't know. But, yeah. I mean, I don't consider myself a mouth breather in my day-to-day, but... I know sometimes when I'm, like, streaming and, like, I'm gaming, I do. Like, it's really intense, so I'm like... Ugh. Alright. So what were we gonna read? Read Carpentry 2. So we've read Carpentry 2. Cool. Electrical, we've got enough electrical, we got mechanics, so we'll need to do like the... I think we were looking for a DVD for Car Zone. That's what I think we need. What was that? Wait. I feel like the sleep menu just looked all glitched for a second. That's a little bit weird. It's 4 o'clock. I think we just get some food and we leave. What do we got? Candied fruit slices. I love that cinnamon rolls. They do not go off. Oh my god, we lost some weight actually. Let's take some food we can eat now and then get some frozen stuff and then let it defrost. That's not food. The hell, where's all my junk food, bruh? S'mores? S'more? Okay. Fruit? Frozen yogurt? Whatever, dude. Although I am kind of like... I feel like I should take a different car because the battery is like gonna die. Right? I don't have any other cars. I just have this. This fucking little shit box. Okay, do we have any other cars we can take? No. Ay, ay, ay. It is hard out here. It is hard. I don't know if I've checked these cars. It's like, whatever they are, I don't know. This one's locked. What about you? It's like a van? Oh yeah, I think this one might be my old van, right? Either way, battery no good. It's no good. Fuck. What do we do? Do I have like, I don't even have like a battery, whatchamacallit, charger? Car battery charger? This is sick. Very sick, dude. Well, maybe I should just try to go find another car. Military crate. We need a gas can. We need a gas can, bro. We have a rubber hose, we don't have a can. Okay. I should have grabbed the one from that fucking car. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. Alright, dude. Where the fuck? Do I have any? I don't even know what I have, man. I feel like I have like fucking jackal. I have not been looting. Oh my god, I'm such a failure of a Zomboid player. I don't even have any gas cans, bruh. Just books. It's book central, but where's the gas cans? Alright. Next thing. We go back to the exclusion zone or whatever it's called. The Nox boundary. We go to the Nox boundary. We get the gas can from that car. And then we just try and find another car. And then if we don't get one, then we just hope that we do. Or we hope that this works still. Good. Good plan. active plan. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, screet. Yeah, I am getting a bit hungry. Oh my god, like in real life. I'm kind of hungry. Well, it is lunchtime, so we'll probably hop off soon. Have some food. And then, holy shit, I feel like I'm going way faster than I normally do. What the fuck? Oh. Ooh, am I okay? I'm okay. My car's okay somehow. Shit, dog. I really hope it's not my fault. I don't know, it's like, could it be like mod order? Maybe. Maybe it could be mod order. But it's like it was working fine before, like that's why I don't get about it. Anyway. We'll figure it out. Actually, yeah, it would be interesting to like to start a new game and see if it's also messed up in a new save. That would be intriguing. But man, if it was something as simple as just like, oh, just rearrange your mods. Oh, that would be so nice. But you know what? It rarely is like a easy solution when it comes to modding. It rarely is. I feel. I remember like modding Oblivion, and there was like these few mods that were like peak, and I think it was like better cities, but then it was also like dynamic weather, like a better weather mod. And then the third one was like windows. Like you could see outside, like the city outside the windows when you went indoors. Those were like the best mods. So immersive, so beautiful, so cool, so fun. Just amazing. Amazing mods, right? And I remember how hard it was just like trying to get them to work, because there are all these three like different mods that I think are all made by different people. Oh. Let's go. I'll just go fuck myself then, I guess. Whatever. Anywho, so I remember I had to do so much to get these three mods to work together, and I guess the people who made the mods did design it in such a way that they could be used together, and when it worked, my god, girl, it was so good. Peak modding. Peak modding. I love that stuff. I wish it was like, I don't know. I love Oblivion so much, but I think I might have played it all like too much. Like, I don't know if too much is like the word, but I think I finally got to a point where I'm like, I think I've done everything in Oblivion that there is to do. But I do love it. Okay, we got some medication stuff. Alright, this isn't really what I was expecting to find in here. I was kind of expecting like, yeah, you know, guns and shit, but whatever, dude. Yeah, maybe this is why you don't... Oh, some ammo. Because I feel like when I searched this place in my other game that had been alive for like a few months, the loot was like so much better. But I could have just been lucky. You know what I mean? Could have been very lucky. I have been having really shit luck lately, so... Well, there's an M16. Hey. Hey, there's an M16. Hey. Yeah, I don't think there's like... It's kind of like whatever, you know? I'll go and grab all the guns when I'm ready to. I'm just not ready for that yet. I'm on a mission. Hello? Does this person look like they're on a mission, or do they look like they're on a mission? And that is to actually get somewhere. Haha, she's dumb. Alright, we got s'more. We're gonna eat it. Fresh s'more. I mean, what does it mean by fresh s'more? How do you even have a s'more that, like, goes off? Does it mean fresh as in, like, the marshmallow is, like, gooey? What does fresh mean in this instance? Because it's been in the fridge. I don't know how fresh it can get. Yeah. And that's another thing. I don't like that they make it so, like, frozen yogurt, you still get, like, the unhappiness thing because it's, like, frozen. But it's like, hello? People love frozen yogurt. People love that shit. Why are we acting like people don't love that? It's like, be real. Be real right now. Alright. So there's a Pizza World, then there's like a Spiffos. Love that. These zombies, not a whole lot. I wonder if that's gonna be like a Spiffo van. Prescription glasses. Oh yeah, and in my save, my own save, my personal one that I made yesterday on Linux, I made my character, and then I did all the stuff, and then guess what I forgot? I forgot to equip my character with prescription glasses. So I made this lady hard seeing, and then I forgot to give her glasses. So then I spent the entire first day trying to find prescription glasses. And I was like, I was kind of tempted to restart it, but I was like, you know what? We'll just play it. We'll see what happens. They have a play area here? That's cool. What's this? Ooh, new car? Yo, we got a new car! Let's fucking go. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. Alright, where is the light? Is there a light in here that I can use? Holy moly. Got rotten food. Yay. Alright. Guys, I think we're gonna end it there for today. Because I am hungry. I want to have some lunch. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anywho. What do I say? Yay! We got further than we have, I think, like, in a very, very long time. So, here's to getting further. Here's to getting further in the next time we play. And I think tomorrow we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna try and do some drawing, see how that goes. Friday we'll probably play a bit more. We'll see what happens, because it's Wednesday at the moment. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Dino Can, thank you so much for hanging out. And, yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We did test something very important, which was, streaming to 3 different platforms at once. Which I think has gone well. Yeah. So, not much else to say about that, to be honest. What else? Don't think there's anything else to say about it. Just, I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow or the next time I see you, you know? Whenever you come back again, guys. Alright. Okay, have a good one. Take care, drink plenty of water. I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch, which I'm very much looking forward to. It is such a perfect day for a soup. A good soupy soup.